Okay. I was saying that I don't generally like to do calls the last night of the month, but I already had it planned. It is about annual awards, so I want to go over them, and then I want to give you guys time to talk. You can find all about all this in your handbook. It's really a great thing. Once I decided I was going to work Cincy for a business, this became like my Cincy Bible. As a matter of fact, I recently bought a new one. That way it's the same one you guys have because my front cover had just fallen off because I had used it so much. Here you go, Lisa. That's all. Okay, so in here, there's a page called Awards and Recognition. And I'm sure many of you have already experienced getting charms. Well, I don't know if you see them. Some of you get the pins. We get charms. So we have the charm bracelets for Cincy. That's not a yearly annual award, but it's a monthly award, and there's lots of monthly awards that you can look at. But I want to talk to you guys about the annual award. So my first 2 years in Cincy, I earned what's called Annual Mentor Award, and I love that award. Last year and this year, I'm missing it by hair, but I want to tell you guys what that means. When you earn that award, it means that you have recruited, first of all, Cincy's award year begins May 1st, okay? Today is the last day of any awards people are doing. So if you're friends with people on Facebook, like other people outside of our, like all over my Facebook, there are people hustling to get their sales in for an award. So tomorrow is brand new. We can all start with a clean slate. So that's why I really wanted to share about it tonight. The Annual Mentor Award is when you recruit 14 or more people in the year, but they have to certify. And if you have been part of this for a little while and you've sponsored people, you know probably sometimes you get people and it takes them a long time to certify, or else they join and they don't certify or they don't want to. So that's why if you're going for that award, you have to keep going. So what do I get if I earn Annual Mentor? So for Annual Mentor, every person that has certified, you get $25 for. Okay, we get this extra bonus as just a cash to your pay portal in July, right before reunion. So my first 2 years of reunion, I had taken the incentive trip, so I had to pay for reunion, but by the time I got my award, my reunion was free because I had earned that money. I had to pay for it up front, and then it paid me back. So $25 if they hit certified, but if they hit lead or higher, you actually get $50. So if you do that, you get a minimum of at least $350 bonus. That's pretty awesome if I don't say so myself. The other thing you get is you get your name on a special banner at reunion. It was one of the things I was most excited about, my first SFR. And then guess what? I couldn't even find my name because it said Nate first. I was looking for Cassie and I had my husband's name on there first. I'm like, where's my name? That's all. And then I realized after that, I changed it back to Cassie and Nate. And then you also get to walk the stage during awards night. It's awesome because only a small percentage get it. The year I got it, the first year I got it, only like 30 consultants got it. And the next year, I think there were only like 45 of us. And then the past 2 years, it's still just as small. I haven't gotten it the past two years. I'm not gonna. I will not end up with it tonight. But I want to show you guys what you get along with the bonus. You also get a framed certificate in the mail, like this. Nice little certificate, huh? It comes all framed and everything. And then you also get a trophy.
It comes in that frame?
Yeah, I didn't frame it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it comes with a frame. I promise if you send me something that needs to be framed, it's not ever getting framed. That's not it. Yeah.
Coming up, why terrified? Because he was afraid.
So you get that.
He really was.
And then you also get a clear trophy. They're in my other office. I forgot to bring them out, I believe. In my bedroom office. They're on the, yep. Thank you. So that is a really great award to get. Let me tell you what's going to happen when you go for that annual award. You're going to find yourself promoting out the wazoo because what are you doing? You're adding someone every month or 2 or 3 in a month. You're going to find yourself earning the incentive trips that are given. And you're going to find that you are growing a strong business, because what you're going to see, if you earn annual mentor, that means that you are growing your team wide. And in this business, it is so important, if you want to grow a thriving, successful business, that you have a wide front line. And I was just saying this somewhere, but I remember the first time someone told me, like, because I was a little bit discouraged and no one on my team was recruiting. And they were like, oh my gosh, no, you've got 20 frontline, girl, you've got it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And it took me a while to understand that, right? But the more you grow a wide front line, the more successful you're going to be long-term in your business. So annual mentor is, I used to say it was my jam, except I've missed it by one person in the past 2 years. So it's not really my jam lately, but I still love that award. I'm kind of stalling, waiting on Sabrina to come back with the trophy to show you. So when you earn this, you actually get the plaque with your information and the trophy in the mail like a month or two later. And it has your name on it too. I think she got lost back there. My house is not that big. Oh, they're all dusty because we laid floors in there. It's a hot mess in that, on those shelves. Okay, so you get this kind of trophy. So it's kind of see-through. It says Nate and Cassie Shaw down here and annual mentor right here. So that's a pretty cool trophy to have, right? I should probably have them in here, huh? Yeah. So that's your annual mentor. The other award you can get is called annual sales. Now, annual sales also begins tomorrow and runs for the full year until April 30th of next year. Now, you get that by having an annual sales of 30,000. And still, it's a very small percentage that do that. That's an average of 2,500 every single month. But there are people that do it. And when you hit annual sales award in July, you know how I told you with annual mentor, you're going to get $25 or $50 bonuses dependent? With annual sales, you get a flat $1,000 bonus. So what I'm saying is in July, you get an extra $1,000. Like, that's pretty amazing, I would say, right?
Mm-hmm. I want it.
I'll take an extra $1,000. Now, I have personally never earned annual sales because I tend to get $2,000 a month, but yeah, but Sabrina does a lot more than that sometimes.
I should work.
You're probably pretty
In
close.
the fall, I did a $5,000 month.
So that's when the fall can really help you. Like if you pull $2,000 regularly, and then in the fall, yeah, I pull like 3, 4. I don't think I've ever pulled a 5,000, but I've pulled a 4,000 in the month. Mm-hmm. Only you. But every year, this is how I generally try and get to 2,000 every month. And every year, my sales are normally about 25,000. So that shows you that if I just did a little more, I could get it, right? Or whatever, you know, because and if you added yours up, you'd probably find it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like it's not, you didn't lose that much. So with the annual sales, you get a personalized trophy. I believe it might look like that. I don't remember. You also get the plaque and you get $1,000. You also get your name on a banner or whatever at reunion. And you also walk the stage and you get your name called out just like with Annual Mentor. They are great, great awards. And tonight I'm going to upload to my director page, and your directors can put it on your team page, this tracker for you. So you can print this tracker out and keep track. So the way I've always done it over here, anytime anyone joins, I have it in my planner right now, but anytime anybody joins my front line, starting tomorrow, then their name is going right here. And then when I put their join date, and then when they reach certified, I check it, and lead, I check it. So there are times, like we talked about, people may join your team, they don't hit certified, or they fall off. And you know what? I just mark them out. But I like to keep track of what I've got, because if you have a visual, guys, you're going to work harder for it, I promise. And then over here, annual sales. You can track that by putting what your sales are every month. And the great thing about this is it has on here your target PRV each month. So in May, 2,500. In June, you want your total to be 5,000. You know, so there's going to be some months you may not hit it. You may hit more. And that's the beauty of it. Like she was saying, a $5,000 month in the fall, or those of you that do events in the fall. I mean, a lot of people do really, really big events, and that's where they get a lot of their annual sales, which is pretty awesome, right? Mm-hmm. So it says on this, whether you believe you can do a thing or not, you are right. So I would love to see you guys print this out, put it somewhere, put it in your planner. Honestly, I find that if I put this where I'm looking at it every day, which would be like in my kitchen, I'm more focused on it than if I'm not. But both of these things, if you work towards them, even if you fall short, your business is going to be better because of it. So personal story with that, last year, I know I was so disappointed. Megan, I'm going to put it on the director page, and they'll post it on your team pages. Last year, I was so disappointed that I did not hit annual mentor. Like, it bummed me out because I had got it the first 2 years. So I felt like, what am I doing wrong in my business? But when I looked at my year overall, I had to celebrate, and just like this year, I had to celebrate the wins that I had in my business and realize that I know I worked hard, and I could fill it up with people. And so I have to be okay with that. So what I'm saying is, a lot of times, Sabrina, what do you say about goals? I'll keep using that as an example. Sorry.
Okay. For me, I don't like goals in the sense of it's a goal to get to. For me, goals are my minimums. Like, I want at least 2,000. My 2,000 is not my goal every month. That's my minimum. I'm not going to stop when I hit 2,000. That's my minimum. So if you say, like, my goal is 2,000, then sure, but a goal is a minimum. It's not a stopping point.
And then you have other people who don't want to set goals because they feel like if they don't hit that goal, all of a sudden they're bummed out and they can't do it anymore, or they take a month off because they didn't get a team member and they're discouraged. You can't be that way. You have to just be focused. There are some months, in the years that I got the annual mentor award, there were some months I had 0 recruits, but then another month I'd have 2 or 3. So you need to focus on the big picture, not if you don't get someone or you don't hit your sales goals. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
if I don't hit my 2,000 in 1 month, then I know I've just got to work that much harder the next month. It's
and that's what I was saying about last year and even this year when I didn't hit this, because I've worked for it. I've worked hard for annual mentor, and the fact that I'm ending the night again for the 2nd year in a row not hitting it
by one
that I do have, they're just not certified. I could let it totally upset me, right? I could totally just be destroyed by it. But instead, I'm not. I'm going to celebrate the fact that, you know what, I've had a heck of a 2 years. My business is still thriving. We have leaders on I celebrate the great things in your business. Don't let these things, when you don't hit them, get you down. But,
and let me say, since Cassie won't, if you're on Cassie's team and you're not certified yet, get certified tonight. Hurry up.
They're all certified that are on here.
Okay, but this is recorded. Somebody else might see it.
It's all good, though. So all that to say, use these things as a guideline, right? And follow them. But if you fall short, it's going to be all right. Oh, because it's just like with an incentive trip. I always tell people, bust your tail to get it. And if you fall short, okay, you fell short, but guess what? Your business is better because of it.
And you had some awesome paychecks along the
way. Awesome paychecks. So because I was focused on this goal of annual mentor, and I need to say the same thing for annual sales, if you focus on that, even if you fall short, your business is better because you were focused on it. That's what I wanted to say. All that to say that. So I am going to share this with the directors. They'll get it uploaded hopefully tonight. Does anyone have any questions? This is just such a great time to decide, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I told myself yesterday, because I'm honest with you guys. I've always said, annual mentor is my jam. Annual sales, I'm not interested in that. I've said that. So I say the same things you guys say, right? I can't do that. I can't do that. It's too much. But last night I was thinking, maybe I need to try for it to prove to myself that I can, right?
Or that you can at least get darn close.
Get darn close. I mean, yeah, we'll see. But any questions about annual sales? No, I mean, pretty clear. So once you get this, I want to see you guys print it off. After you print it off, wherever you put it, take a picture of it and go post a picture in your team page, whoever team you're on. Post a picture and proclaim what you're going to have in a year, because this next year is going to go fast. What happens in the next year? Well, I don't know. We've got 3 months left to earn Mexico. And if you are struggling and you don't have the points you want, I just want to tell you, you have 3 months left and you can do it. Daniel and Amanda Head have almost earned it. I've almost earned it. for two. And you can do it in 3 months. You can. And then July, we go to reunion. If you're not signed up and you think you want to go, let's go. And because it's a great experience.
Oh my gosh. Once you go to a reunion, you will never miss another one. I love it.
Yeah.
I'll never miss it. I would quit my job before they told me I could not go to reunion.
And then at reunion, we will find out about where our next incentive trip is. So this is the first year that we've had like full-time incentive trips. Like usually from February to May, we kind of have a little break, and then we've had like a summer incentive. Well, this year, while we were at leadership in New Orleans, they told us, nope, we're going into another 6-month incentive. And we're like, what? Like, because we were still finishing up the one for the Mediterranean cruise. Like, what? Like, it took me a minute to even tell these people because I was there and they weren't, because I knew that the harder you work for these incentives, like, it gets exhausting, especially I think in the fall, because the fall ones are it's just different. So, but we'll find out about that. And then, gosh, y'all, we start right there and going to the fall. So doing these, getting yourself focused on these annual awards will be key. And I mean, I would love to see who's going to earn one, because be brave. Let's see, we've got 480 people in our group right now, and so far I'm the only one that's earned one. So who's gonna earn one with me next year? Nobody? Oh yeah, Michael! I'm sure Daniel's back there saying he is too. All right, guys, I won't keep you unless you guys have any questions. It's end of month. Lots of people are trying to get their numbers in, trying to get paid at title. There's some promotions going on. Does anyone have anything you want to chat about? If not, we will let you guys get back to work, because it is some kind of work over here. We've got 3 computers out, 3 phones out. Lisa hasn't said a word. She's over there just a working. There's something serious about getting paid at title, y'all. I wish I gotta turn on this one just do this. She is just. Oh yeah, because 2 months ago she was here and she left her planner here, and I said, I wonder how long it's gonna take her to realize she left it here. It took her about a month. All right, guys, I will let you go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.